289 yards passing, 2 touchdowns for Green Bay. They have a defensive touchdown, 2 turnovers for Detroit. And the Packers' pressure on defense has really set the story. Jared Goff has had no time to throw. But the Lions get the ball first. As Love following up his career best game on Sunday with an unbelievable half. Jared Goff trying to find the mojo. 8 of 16, 100 yards, and a couple of fumbles in that first half. And the third quarter is underway. Dorsey will try and run it out. Gets to the edge. And a good return from Dorsey, who stacked up before the 30, and we go downstairs to Aaron.
Well, Kev, Dan Campbell telling me coming out of the locker room this week, no different than last. It's the turnovers that's absolutely killing us. He said because of that, we can't get into a rhythm. I asked him about Green Bay's pressure and how you even counter that. He said we've been pretty good with the protections. We're just getting long with the snaps. We're running the wrong routes, and right now we are our own worst enemy. He said if we can clean this up, we can get into a rhythm here, get St. Brown involved and go.
Yeah, it's a great call. They haven't had any rhythm. Here's Gibbs. That'll give him some rhythm with a big seam, and Jahmyr Gibbs on the first play into Packers territory. That'll give him a little juice. 23 yards to Gibbs.
Yeah, these are the early explosives on first down that they've been looking for. They've been relying on this run game a lot in the first half, and now they're able to pop one and getting Gibbs out on the perimeter on that pin and pull. Great start here on this drive to start the second half.
Aaron talked about Amon-Ra St. Brown. Only 2 catches for 14 yards for him so far. He's at the top of your screen. Now in motion, and they'll fake. Goff this time has time. Fires a strike, and there is Amon-Ra St. Brown with a big game. Back-to-back explosive plays for the Lions, and they're in business.
Yeah, we saw this on the opening drive. They threw it to Sam Laporta, the tight end. Now they just do it out of a different combination, but Jameson Williams, he runs the big 7. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he runs the low 7.
Hey, Dad! Hey, Badger Kimbo! Badger Kimbo!
I like them staying on the ball here, trying to keep some rhythm in this drive. Going no huddle.
Gibbs, not much there. Maybe a yard, if anything at all. Say, we got to remind viewers, if you just tuned in at home, maybe stepped away from the Thanksgiving dinner table, Green Bay so decimated with injuries today on both sides of the ball. So it makes it even more impressive what their defense has been doing.
Look how many guys are around the box.
So they'll throw it. Pressure. Goff has to get rid of it. Does. And a nice catch in traffic there by Josh Reynolds. But for a short game. It's Corey Ballantyne at very good coverage. Up comes 3rd down and 6.
You wonder if Dan Campbell's in the ear of Ben Johnson, his offensive coordinator, telling him, hey, if you get this thing close enough, give me a decision to make, knowing they're chasing 17 points. Having a chance to keep this alive to go 7.
They're going to run it. Montgomery has a couple good blocks, uses them. Montgomery in for the touchdown. Penalty at the very end of this. And the signal is it's coming back. Wow. That was literally thrown at the 1-yard line.
Holding, number 11, offense, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Yeah, here's Khalif Raymond right here. Let's take a look. I mean, that flag came out late. Let's see. So they're kind of hugging each other there on the 2-yard line, and let's see the end. I don't know. I think the defender has his arms wrapped around Raymond's back. I'm not sure. That seems like just 2 guys kind of hugging each other in the end zone.
Oh, that's a killer.
That's a brutal penalty. Now, just obviously to clean it all up, they'll retry third down. They'll mark the penalty from the spot of the foul. So they won't get the first down, but it will be third down again, but third and short. But that run, not to interrupt, that run call by Ben Johnson tells me that was the setup going for four down territory.
So they will do third down here. 3rd and 1. Montgomery again. He's got the first down and down to the 5.
Yeah, well, you said, what can this Lions team do to chip away to start this half? And we've seen it. This is the Lions offense that we've seen for the most part all season. Play action pass, run game, it all kind of working together. And they're rolling right now, 1st and goal. Rodriguez, the linebacker, KB, back at fullback.
Montgomery dancing, working his way near the end zone. Is he in? He is! Touchdown, Detroit.
Take a look here. Montgomery, he's contacted about the 2-yard line. It looks like he's on top of the body here, and that ball crosses. I think that's going to stand. And, man, you talk about an impressive way to start the 3rd quarter, and that's a big-time drive there by this Lions as they get ready. It looks like they're going to go for 2.
Eligible 70 is an eligible receiver.
Yeah, Montgomery, I think, is hurt. I think they're trying to he's limping in the huddle. I think they were trying to get Gibbs off the sideline. You see him kind of jumping around on that leg, but he's going to stay in for this 2-point try.
Yeah, they bring on an extra lineman here, Dan Skipper, who reports eligible. Montgomery stays in. Montgomery right up the gut for 2. He lost the ball, but he's in. The signal at the 2-point conversion is good. Well, that is an answer. And now there's a little skirmish. Flag flies with some shoving and pushing going on. Montgomery just barely gets here before he got decked. With the Lions right down the field. And they're sorting out the flag here at the very end. And you're right, Greg. Montgomery is limping there.
Yeah, they were trying to signal before the 2-point try after the touchdown. They were trying to signal to the sideline to get a new back in.
Unsuccessful extra point, number 90. Pull the player off.
Pick. He pulls Skipper, the jumbo tackle, off the pile.
Yeah, that's why they kick off from midfield, and the Packers are going to take it and start on the 25 regardless. Let's go down to Tom.
Talking to Matt LaFleur coming out for the half. He went back to the way this game started. The decision to receive the ball, go deep on the first play of the game as we see things getting a little bit chippy there in the end zone. In terms of being aggressive, take a look at this from the head coach, Matt LaFleur, as he tries to leave the field at halftime, getting stopped by a security guard initially, and he had plenty to say. Talking to him coming back at the half, he said, that's never happened to me ever in my coaching career. I was fully committed and I wasn't going to be stopped. He said, we're winning this game up front on both sides of the ball, protecting Love and getting pressure on Goff. Let's see if they can deal with this crowd now. They're back in it, KB.
And so it is a 1st and 10 for the Packers after all that. How about the coach almost getting checked off the field? Here's Love. Pressure for really the first time. Dumps it underneath to Dillon out to the 30. And now fascinating to see if Green Bay, how they react to being kind of hit in the mouth for the first time.
Yeah, they have to stay aggressive. They cannot say, all right, we're going to protect this lead and try to just get in a race to the triple zeros at the end of the 4th quarter. Everything that's gotten you this lead has been your aggressive nature as a play caller. Matt LaFleur cannot lose this, as now they strike first, Detroit, to start this half.
Reed, nope, it's give instead to Dillon on the fake to Reed, and Dillon's going to pick up a couple, bring up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Love over the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught by Jaden Reed, who's got the first down.
Yeah, this is a great example of just running into coverage. You see Reed, he feels Jack Campbell, the linebacker, settle, and he knows if he just wraps it inside of him. Great job, Love, there with his eyes and his feet being in sync, and as he worked through his progression, Reed popped wide open, and big 3rd down conversion there.
Tell you what, this Packers offensive line has done a heck of a job today.
They're fantastic pass protectors.
And the whistle blows.
False start, number 76. Offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
I mean, does it ever fail when you compliment a lineman or a kicker that they do something wrong?
Yeah, somebody's got to study that. There is something going on in the universe that the second you try to be positive about a group, especially those two, it always comes back to bite you. I'm sorry, John Runyon.
So it's 1st and 15. It's like clockwork. Here's Love. Can't find anyone. Got Dillon in the flat if he wants him. Still hangs on, coming across his body. Oh, and he's got a completion. That was dangerous, but Malik Heath was there, and he beat Jerry Jacobs for the 50-50 ball.
Well, listen, KB, young quarterbacks at home, unless you have Jordan Love's arm talent, every single coach is just holding their breath as that ball's in the air. But watch Heath here. He goes down, stays alive, rally, scramble, and he goes, oh my God, he's about to throw this ball back across the entire field to set up 2nd and short. That's a ridiculous ball by Jordan Love, but risky.
From disaster to a 12-yard gain, just like that. Handed off to Dillon, who gets stymied right away. Anzalone and Jacobs was there to bring up 3rd down.
Great job here by Alex Anzalone. He's just the run-through player. Elton Jenkins, the left guard, he's working a combination block. He just can't get off of it fast enough, and that tackle for loss sets up 3rd medium.
Just get it off. Love underneath. Dobbs dropped it. He had it. It was a perfect pass. He bobbled. And now it's 4th and 4.
Well, it started with the first down. False start by Runyon. Put him behind the sticks and just have to make that catch. Outside leverage man. He runs a great route. Love puts it right into his chest.
So the Lions seemingly get their stop, even though you always got to watch for a fake, as Daniel Whelan.
All the receivers in the league to fight over a contested catch. I'm not sure if you want to pick Amon-Ra St. Brown, and now it's just a fight on the sideline over the ball. Great coverage here by Valentine. Kind of went through his hands, and then it's just the strength of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
There's an eligible receiver.
That is an unbelievable catch.
Watch him just wrestle this way. We used to see Steve Smith do this, my former Carolina Panther teammate. If you got your hands on the ball as a defender and he got his, you were not winning that wrestling match.
You know, his father, John, was Mr. Universe.
I think that helps. Genetics.
The training.
Yeah.
And it is a first down. How was the turducken?
Delicious. I'm just glad I'm back on the broadcast.
Ben brought you some wipes. There's Goff, pressure in his face, throws it away. Montgomery was in the area, so no grounding. Kenny Clark, big time pressure that time.
Yeah, Kenny Clark, it seems like even all that, you're going to see him right here. He's working over Glasgow at right guard. He just bull rushes. There's nothing fancy about this. John Madden would be in his glory. Kenny Clark seems like an all Madden type guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe doesn't have the wow numbers, the sacks, but man, in the interior of this D-line, he is a force.
Look at the pressures on half of his dropbacks against Goff today. Steps and delivers this time. It is St. Brown. Catches it in stride. And he's up to about the 23. It'll be a 3rd down coming up. So now St. Brown's starting to heat up. 3 catches in this second half after a quiet first half. Came into today 5th in the NFL in receiving yards. And there's your contested catches number, Greg. 13. Third and 5. Goff has time. Lets it rip. Looking for St. Brown, and it's high and incomplete. He was open. And now the punt team will come on 4th down.
So watch the angle that Amon-Ra St. Brown. Watch how he goes a little flat, and then you see where the ball is. He started thinking he's going to run away from Ballantyne towards the sideline. Goff is thinking he's going to take the angle high, and that was all the little adjustment that Amon-Ra Brown had him make, and just couldn't quite get there. Just not quite on the same page.
Lions have had 2 great drives, and other than that, they've just been a little off today. It's a Fox, it's a fake on the punt, and they got a way to go, and they're not going to get there. Jalen Reeves-Maybin is tackled short, and the Packers will take over on the 22 of Detroit.
Well, Dan Campbell, he told us, we asked him about his aggressive play call. You see him, hey, it's all right. He is not going to change his identity. This is what they've been since he got here. They're trying to just go snap it here and just get the sideline, but look how wide everybody is. Those are hard reach blocks. He can't get the edge, and then obviously it's just pursuit from the backside, and he wasn't even close.
Boy, that is a gutsy call from your own 23-yard line. They don't get a yard. Lucas Van Ness, the rookie, on the stop, and a huge play, and now can the Lions defense answer? Packers with a big opportunity here. Dillon. Going to pick up 3.
Hey, you go back to that fake. Most of the time, KV, when they have fakes on the punt team, field goal, there's a check to get out of it. So you green light the fake, and then it's always for a particular look. Again, without knowing the specifics, you see the numbers. He's run the most fakes of anybody in the league, and you'd imagine that that look is not exactly ideal. Getting reach blocks with those guys being so wide, you'd like the opportunity to check out of it and just punt it away.
Love spins away, looking, nobody open, going to throw a flag here as Love runs, and he's cut down short of the first down, but this one may be coming back.
Yeah,
it will be.
Yeah, they got Elton Jenkins. He was out in space. That was pretty clear.
Number 74, offense, 10-yard penalty, second down.
Yeah, he was way out in space. Watch him. Quentin Bohanna, he's going 5 yards, calling for the penalty. That's pretty clear.
So that makes it a 2nd down and 17. Packers up by 9, 4.5 to go in this 3rd quarter. On the fake. Love slings it over the middle, and it's caught by Romeo Doubs in traffic. Doubs has 13. He was blanketed by Jacobs.
Watch the body position of Jordan Love when this ball comes out. He's got Jenkins getting pushed back in his face. His hips are going to be sideways. Look, his hips are pointing this way, and he throws that ball between the hashes. The arm talent and the different slots of Jordan Love today. Man, I'll tell you what, he's been impressive.
To be a 3rd down and 3. Going for the end zone for Watson. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And they drafted Christian Watson last year. This is what they imagined. A big play, big physical receiver matched up against Jerry Jacobs. That subtle little right hand, that subtle little push creates the separation that he needs. And he saw that one-on-one matchup, and now Green Bay's going to keep the offense on the field, and they're going to go for 2. after we saw Detroit do it on their previous touchdown drive.
Yeah, trying to make it back to a 17-point lead. Wow. So the fake punt gets denied for the Lions. The Packers make them pay as Christian Watson on the touchdown, and now they go for 2. Little trickery, Love out in the route, and Dobbs is tackled. Looked like they tried to run the Philly special, but it did not work as Hutchinson. Here's Gibbs. Well, Black Friday on Fox, that would be tomorrow. You catch Heisman candidate Bo Nix as he leads 6th-ranked Oregon in a huge showdown against bitter rival number 16 Oregon State. It begins tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern on Fox. The Heisman race will be interesting this year. There's a lot of good candidates in there. Nix has played out of his mind lately. 2nd down and 7. Gibbs again. The run game has been hard to come by for the Lions today.
They have, and it's been an element of their offense that's been so good. I'd like to see them, the success. Think about the touchdown drive they had to start the 3rd quarter, Kev. It was all 1st and 2nd down pass. Then they got into the run game. Find a way to get back into that. It'll open everything else up along the offense.
Yeah, you saw the play selection. It's about even. One more rush than pass, which is not their norm. Get it out to Raymond in the slot. Gets a block, has a 1st down. Khalif Raymond, a couple catches here on this drive. Got a good block from Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's something that Dan Campbell told us. Usually why the run game works so well is our receivers love to get out there and block.
Absolutely, and we've seen a couple times this drive. We talked about, will Matt LaFleur stay aggressive? We've seen Green Bay go to more 2-high shell, soft zone as the Lions go up tempo.
Hey, let's go Little. Hey, Little. Hey, Fifth. Ringo.
Gibbs. Oh, gets smoked. Looked like there was a hole there, and that one closed up quickly. It was Jonathan Owens with the big hit. He's the one who had the fumble return touchdown earlier.
Well, he just talked about the wide receivers and their willingness to come down. Khalif Raymond actually blocked Owens into Gibbs. He actually was cracking him from the outside in, and if he gets him dug out there, it's even a bigger gain. But great job by Owens filling it and defeating the block.
Yeah, playing today because both starting safeties for the Packers, Rudy Ford and Darnell Savage, are out. Savage has been out for a while, but remains out. Here's Raymond on the flip, looks to get to the edge, and Owens again undercuts him. As he'll be a little short of a 1st down the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they love those reverse. They love those kind of trick plays, but good job there by Lucas Van Ness. He kind of strung it out and gave Owens a chance to chase it down and at least force them to have to snap this 3rd and short if they choose to, or they could take the rest of the quarter and think this through, but they're lined up.
Gibbs. And he's got the 1st down. Got a block from Malcolm Rodriguez, who's playing more snaps at fullback today. And that'll end this 3rd quarter. Lions on the move. But after 3, it's Green Bay with a